Hello love, I'm Aria. If this video found you today, it was not by accident. Something in you called this in, and that means the clearing has already begun. Give yourself these minutes, fully, without guilt. This is not time taken away from your life. This is time given back to yourself. I'm already working with your energy right now. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to prepare, or understand, or believe. Simply allow yourself to receive. Take one slow breath in and let it go. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. The only thing asked of you right now is to be still and open. As I work, I want you to notice something. When you walk into a room, do you make yourself a little smaller? When you have something to say, do you hold it back? When someone looks at you, really looks at you, do you want to step aside? If that landed somewhere in your chest, this clearing found you for a reason. You learned somewhere along the way that being seen wasn't safe. Maybe you were told you were too much, too loud, too bright. Maybe no one said it in words. Maybe it was just a look, a silence, a moment where you shone and the room went cold, and so you learned to dim yourself, to shrink, to move quietly through spaces that were made for you. Today, we release that. It's already happening. Just breathe and allow. I want you to place one hand on your chest, right over your heart. Feel the warmth of your own hand. Feel your breath moving underneath it. Now. Notice if there's a tightness there, a held-in quality, like something that hasn't been fully exhaled in a long time. That tightness. That is the place we're going to work with today. It is not a flaw. It is not weakness. It is a protection that you built when you needed it. When being seen felt dangerous, and it served you then. It kept you safe when safety mattered more than being known. But you are not that young anymore. You are not in that room anymore. The people who made it unsafe to shine, they are not here. And yet the protection stayed. The habit of hiding stayed. The reflex to shrink stayed. Your body still braces every time you step forward, still pulls back every time the light touches you. Not because there is real danger, but because the old pattern hasn't been told that things have changed. Today, we tell it. Take another slow breath in, and as you exhale, imagine that breath moving through that tight place in your chest. Not forcing it open, just breathing warmth into it, like thawing something that has been cold for a very long time. Good. Stay with that. I want you to think for a moment about what it has cost you, not in blame, just in honest seeing. The opportunities you didn't take because you didn't want to stand out. The words you swallowed because you were afraid of how they'd land. The version of yourself you kept hidden because you weren't sure the world was ready for her. She has been waiting, patiently, faithfully. She never left. She is here right now, underneath your hand. I'm going to begin the clearing now. As I work, you simply receive. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to understand it. You only need to breathe and allow. I'm starting at the crown of your head, moving slowly, clearing the old story that says you are too much, that your presence is a burden, that you need to earn the right to take up space. Feel that releasing, like a weight lifting from the top of your head, lighter and lighter, now moving to your throat. This is where so many of you hold it most, in the voice. The words that were never said, the truths that were swallowed, the times you opened your mouth and then closed it again because it didn't feel safe. I'm clearing the throat now. All the words you held back, all the times you made yourself quieter than you were, all the moments you minimized your knowing to make someone else comfortable. Breathe into your throat. Let it soften. You are allowed to speak. You are allowed to be heard. Your voice is not a threat. It is a gift. Moving now to your heart. This tender place where the original wound lives. The moment you first decided it was safer to be invisible. We're not ripping that open. We are simply sitting with it, acknowledging it, thanking it for trying to protect you. And now, gently, we're releasing the grip, loosening what has been held so tightly for so long. Say silently inside yourself, I am safe to be seen. Say it again and let it land a little deeper this time. I am safe to be seen. And now, I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to be known. Feel the space that opens as those words move through you. Something is shifting. Something that has been held in for years is beginning to breathe. I'm moving to your solar plexus now, the center of your personal power. This is where your confidence lives, where your courage lives. And for many of you, this place has been dimmed for so long that you forgot it was ever bright. I'm clearing the dimness now. All the times you were told to be less, all the moments you agreed just to keep the peace, all the ways you made yourself small so others could feel big. Feel warmth gathering here, right in the center of you. This is your power returning, not an aggressive power, not a power that takes from others, a quiet, certain, unshakable knowing that you are here, that you matter, that your presence has value, simply because you exist. Take a breath and let that warmth spread up into your chest, down into your belly, out through your hands. You are being filled with the courage to be seen. I'm drawing golden light around your entire field. This light says, I am visible and I am safe. I am seen and I am protected. I shine and the right people are drawn to my light. Let that settle into every cell. Stay here for just a moment longer. Notice how you feel right now, compared to when we began. Perhaps a little more open, a little more present in your own body, a little less braced against being known. The pattern we worked on today did not form overnight, and it will not dissolve in a single session. you may notice it coming back. The urge to shrink, to hold back, to make yourself smaller. When that happens, it is not failure. It is just the old pattern checking to see if it is still needed. And you can simply say, not anymore. You can return to this practice anytime the hiding reflex returns. Each time, it releases a little more. Each time, you become a little more comfortable inside your own light. Place both hands on your heart and say quietly inside yourself, I am here, I am seen, I am safe. Carry that with you today. Notice the moments when you would normally shrink and choose, just once, to stay present instead. Not perfectly, not dramatically, just a little less invisible than yesterday. That is enough. That is everything. If something moved in you today, then this practice found you for exactly the right reason. If you'd like to keep this work close, subscribe and stay. I share these sessions for those who are ready to stop hiding and start arriving. There are deeper practices waiting for you here. And if you feel moved to offer an energy exchange, you'll find the way to do that in the description below. Every offering is received with love. I'm simply glad you're here. Come back whenever you need.